A double dose of great news for the Cleveland Browns here on this Saturday morning. Welcome into the Browns Report, everybody. I am your host, Joey O'Donohue, and I was at home here on Saturday, and I saw the news and was like, we got to get on the Browns Report and talk about it. So make sure you are subscribed, because every time something happens with your Cleveland Browns, good or bad, we'll be here to talk about it, give you all the news, analysis, and content as soon as it happens, all season long. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Rookie running back out of Ohio State, Quinshon Judkins, has officially signed his contract with your Cleveland Browns. The deal is a 4-year deal worth $11.4 million, and that is fully guaranteed for Quinshon Judkins. Okay, lot to unpack here. First, reports were that guaranteed money was a big issue and why this deal had not been done yet. Finally, Quinshon got his money, and he got it guaranteed, just like a lot of other second and third round picks this year received. So his camp's probably happy about that, and that was probably what was taking super long for negotiations. Also, you may remember we did a video when Quinshon Judkins' criminal charges were dropped against him. That means there was not getting convicted of anything criminal in a criminal court. Prosecution dropped the charges, and it seemed like he would be good to go. However, the NFL started conducting their own investigation of Judkins. Well, we have report that the NFL is still conducting that investigation. So there's still possibility that Quinshon could be disciplined in some fashion by the league and Roger Goodell. He could be suspended, could be fined. We'll see what they actually find. Or they might drop it as well, just as the criminal court did. And then Judkins would be set to play all season long. He probably will not play this Sunday against the Bengals. We don't expect him to be out there. But again, barring any suspension, he'll be ready to roll for Cleveland, and that's super exciting because Judkins is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Cleveland Browns. After not re-signing Nick Chubb, and of course Chubb playing a little bit injured last year, they needed some help in that room, and they only had 2 running backs on their depth chart going into week 1. It was Jerome Ford and Dylan Sampson. That's it. They claimed Raheem Sanders off waivers as well, but that room was looking pretty empty, and you're going to need a really good offensive line to get production out of it. So Judkins coming back is awesome. I really think he is going to take over that RB run role in Cleveland. He'll take over Jerome Ford's spot, and he's an absolute stud. I call him Quinshon Studkins because he's explosive. He's a big, physical running back. He is hard to tackle, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be a problem for opposing defenses, and he was also a touchdown machine at Ohio State last season. 14 touchdowns on the year, over 1,000 yards rushing as well. He's great after contact. I mean, Quinshon Judkins is explosive, and he's exactly what the Browns need this season to get their running back room back in order. Cleveland likes to run the ball. They're a team, remember when we had Chubb and Hunt? The best running back duo in the league at that time, in my opinion. Cleveland likes to play the ground and pound game. And so what that does is also set up play action, which Kevin Stefanski loves to utilize in his play calling as well. So having Judkins out there and Sampson and a little bit of Ford, now I'm a little more excited about Cleveland's running back room. I was a little uncertain going into the season because Judkins wasn't signed, but now he's the last rookie of Cleveland's class to sign a deal, and he's going to be an impactful rookie. I would even draft him in fantasy football if you haven't already. He is on my rosters, and I was just waiting for him to get the deal. He's got it. And like I said, he probably will not play this Sunday, but it's exciting that he will be out there on the field for the Dog Pound fans, and I think he's going to be electric to watch. I mean, Cleveland has needed some help in the running back room, and now they have it. Judkins will provide that juice for your Cleveland Browns. The second dose of good news today for Cleveland involves Myles Garrett. Go ahead, comment right now. Are you hyped about Judkins, though? I mean, how are we feeling about his deal? $11 million, 4 years. What do we think? Let me know in the comments before I touch on Myles. Go ahead, comment right now how you guys feel about Judkins' deal and finally being on the roster. Okay, getting into Myles. Well, we had a little bit of a scare with Myles Garrett on Thursday because he missed practice And all of a sudden, they said he had a hip injury. This was not the case on Wednesday's practice. He was not on the injury report. And then it was like all of a sudden he showed up. Got us a little worried here. But the great news is Friday, Myles Garrett returns to practice. And Kevin Stefanski just recently said he is good to go for Sunday. Joe Burrow is quaking right now in his boots. Myles Garrett is going to wreak havoc against the Cincinnati Bengals, as he does. He's done it his whole career, if you don't know. He's got 13 sacks against the Bengals in his career, including 113.5 sack yards. Yeah, they're big sacks, big losses. And the Bengals are going to experience that wrath this Sunday. So much so that if you haven't watched my Bengals-Browns preview, then maybe you don't know that I'm actually picking the Cleveland Browns to start off 1-0. I got them beating the Cincinnati Bengals, and that's not just bias. That's Cleveland gets off the better starts than Cincy. Cincy's had terrible week 1 starts the past few years, and the Browns have had the Bengals' number, specifically Joe Burrow's number. Did you know that the Burrow is 3-5 all time against the Cleveland Browns? Let's make that 3-6. Myles Garrett being back is the best news we could have got for this Sunday. And how about a double dose on this Saturday? Judkins signed, Myles good to go. Things are looking up for the Cleveland Browns this year. I mean, they really are being slept on. Like, I got friends and analysts telling me Cleveland's going to be one of the worst teams again. No. Do you watch the Browns Report? Do you keep up with everything the Browns are doing in the offseason? I mean, they're making moves this time. Look at the rookie class they've brought in. Mason Graham going to be an impact immediately on the defensive line, and Cleveland has one of the best defensive lines in the league with Myles Garrett. Malik Collins is one of the best interior inside rushers. They're great. Bringing in Isaiah Bond as well, and now Quinshon Judkins we know will be good to go. Not to mention Carson Schlesinger, who might be the best rookie of them all. I mean, Schlesinger is everywhere on the field. Liked him a lot coming out of UCLA. He's going to be one of the best rookies all year, honestly. Like, pay attention to it. Pay attention to him. He's going to be a beast. So, they've brought in a great class, not to mention Harold Fannin Jr. as well. I mean, I could go on and on about the moves the Browns have made. So, credit Andrew Berry in that regard. Also credit him for giving Amari Cooper up for a third-round pick. And now Cooper has retired, if you haven't seen the news. But good things for Cleveland here on this Saturday, and get ready for tomorrow, Sunday. We will be live. Watch party for Bengals, Browns. We'll be getting hyped. Make sure you tune in, hop on. We'll all just hang out and watch the game together and get excited. It's going to be so much fun, and we're going to do it every Sunday all season long. So once again, make sure you are subscribed and get excited about the Browns news. Quinshon Judkins deal done. Myles Garrett good to go. NFL football is back, ladies and gentlemen, and more importantly, Cleveland Browns football starts tomorrow. So thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, no matter where I am, I'm going to hop in and do this for you guys. I do this for the people. I love doing it because I love my Cleveland Browns. So thank you for tuning in, and we will see you very shortly here on the Browns Report.